met with the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria in Kebbi State, offering them the sum of 100 billion naira over 2 years to stop the kidnapping in the country. The meeting lasted over 4 hours on Friday as negotiations dragged on, with the association initially asking for 160 billion naira. The minister said that the strategy was part of the steps needed to tackle insecurity in the country as prescribed by the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. The headsman crisis has risen since 2015 after Muhammadu Buhari became president. Their rampage has spread not only in the north but also throughout the southern zones of the country. The killings by the headsmen has led them to be tagged the fourth most dangerous and deadly terrorist group in the world by the World Terror Index. The acting Inspector General of Police, Muhammad Adamu, who was also at the meeting in Kebbi State, added that over 1,000 people have been killed and many more kidnapped in Kaduna. However, he said that this intervention was necessary to bring the criminals to book. The Kebbi State Governor Atiku Bagudu said hosting the meeting in his state shows the seriousness of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration in tackling the security challenges in the country. Responding, the president of the association, Alhaji Muhammad Kirua, said the meeting would serve as a foundation for peace between the Fulani headsmen and farmers and among Fulanis themselves.
And let me repeat myself again. If by mistake one cow is killed by any of the community here, the number of military troops that will enter and ransack the community and look for those to arrest because one cow has been killed. And now we have 33 corpses and a young boy of less than 5 years who has been beheaded. What has that young boy done to these evil people? We will not run away from our land. Even if they come tonight after us, we are killed, there will still be some people who will talk, and there will be young who will rise again. Amen. And so we ask that the government of Kaduna State and the government of Federal Republic of Nigeria, they should do the needful. They know what they should do to stop this evil. They know it. I have said it, and let me repeat myself again. If by mistake one cow is killed by any of the community here, the number of military troops that will enter and ransack the community and look for those to arrest because one cow has been killed. And now we have 33 corpses and a young boy of less than 5 years who has been beheaded. What has that young boy done to these evil people?
Several villagers could be seen packing their bags to leave the village. They are scared that the terrorists may return and strike again. The people of Runji villages
governor of the state himself obeys the sit-at-home on Monday, and then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit-at-home, and government shut down on Mondays. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa, ruling the Southeast from Finland.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
I bring greetings anywhere you day, anywhere you are, wherever you are. I greet you. I respect you. I greet you according to your title, according to your rank, according to your position, according to your weather, according to your template. Now, so me, I carry the greeting come this very hour, this very time. Thank you for being part of this program this day. See, so many things are going on. So many things are happening. So many things are happening. 21 beheaded. Many women, children raped, molested, beaten, some killed, some beheaded, and they still, upon all this, they are demanding for ransom. Many are being thrown into pit to be buried alive. And we know this here. Our problem is Simon Ekpa. Many things that happen these days. Many things are happening now. As me and you day here, every moment na one news. Every moment na one news. Every moment na one news. But that one, you know, be their wahala. That one, no be their problem. I greet you once again. Anywhere you are coming from, anywhere you are watching from, thank you for being part of this program this very evening. I think engagement has taken most of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile media communication and the info today. There are so many things that needed to be done, and they must be done. Our minister, Mazi Sonny, are you there? So, Biafrans, we must go on. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome, my honorable minister.
I salute you from my end. I salute all Biafrans. It is good to be back again, and we must continue because it is only Biafra that is the message. The message must continue. Whether they like it or not, MNK must be released. Biafran people will continue to press every button. The release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not just Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is all about Biafra. So we salute all Biafrans.
Yeah, my boss, I greet you. Well done. This one, where your face be like say you just a sleep, wake up.
And Biafra okay. I did here with you. Let's fire us.
I greet you. Okay. So Biafrans, as we be talking, we go see some things, and some things we must see today. I want us to begin to see with this picture. This one na human being. As you see them, they die alive. They never die. They're about to be buried alive. And every day somebody go say they look for him brother. Police in hold am. IPOB hold am. See them inside here. See them here. They're about to be buried alive. They no even say me they kill them for this one. I go see show us video. After they don't rape, beat, kill the one where they kill, shoot the one where they shoot. The remaining ones, they say me they bring money. This is the Nigeria Abaribe, Ozokalo, Ifeanyi Uba. All the rest of them are beginning for you. Now this Nigeria now be this Nigeria, name that they want kill someone ever to keep. A Nigeria where they go bury people alive. Nigeria where you don't have right to ask, who locked my shop? Open them for me. They go shoot you for head. That is the Nigeria. They are calling you to leave. They are fighting to keep the Nigeria. Abi, let's do that picture. Come. Now, all these things where they happen, no be problem. That they bury people alive, do so many things, no be problem. Beheading 26 people, no be problem. This one, now to tell you, say, you must come out, whether you like it or not. If you don't go to your own business, so no government business, if you don't go to your private business, they go shoot you, you go die. My minister, I don't know if you have anything to say before we go move, because today talk plenty.
Yeah, so we have a lot to say. You know, I don't know if you have seen that publication where they say where one Nigerian government and the criminal governors and senators that we have, where they say our ONU say we should not do freedom again. We should not fight for our freedom again. They said our ONU said that we should not fight for our freedom again.
No.
We should not do sit at home again. We should not use our ESN again.
Also,
we should allow terrorists to come and massacre all of us because he does not want us to get Biafra again. Chai! So, I beg, check that publication. Bring it to the screen. So that maybe we connect the dot with these people where they tie their hand, tie their eye, bundle them, put inside pit to bury alive in broad daylight. This is in 21st century.
No be for night, you. No be for night. No be night.
Okay. No, for broad daylight. Broad daylight. Okay, BIAFRANS. Okay, now.
You see how well?
Yeah, I see him. Send me the other photo of Uba, or that photo of those brothers where they tie their hands put inside there, so that I go share the screen from here, so that all the images will be displaying. This one will display.
Okay.
The one I will share now will display, so that all of them people will see.
I want to send you that picture.
Send me forward it on WhatsApp.
I know Sabi forward from computer to WhatsApp.
You post them for Twitter.
I will post them for my WhatsApp. Then from my WhatsApp, I will give for my phone.
Forward the two of them. Those brothers that they put them inside the pit, and that the publication of Oba, where Oba say, despite the influx of terrorists, Oba rather leave terrorists to go for Biafran, to kill Biafran. Make we display all of them for screen, make Biafran see very well. So Biafran people, when I see this rubbish where we see for screen here, they say, Oyendu say we should stop sit at home, we should stop fighting for freedom, we should stop defending Biafrans, we should allow Fulani terrorists to come and kill us. Hey! Nah. So if our Biafran governors and senators and Ohanese and pastors and bishops, ministers, Senate presidents, if they were actually looking for a ploy to play, is this the kind of cheap ploy that they would have played? Because even a baby inside the womb will understand that the father of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the mother of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu died because of Biafra. And the death of the Biafrans that have been massacred outweighs me that is living. The death of Biafrans that have been massacred outweighs my existence that I am living. It is because of those ones that have been massacred, the debt that we owe them that makes us to fight tooth and nail to revenge their death and to make sure that Biafra is not trash on the ground, that the Republic of Biafra is restored and our independence is enacted. So these criminals, they came together before to have a meeting to come and kidnap Mazi Simon Ekpa. They gathered another meeting to bring more terrorists in uniforms to come to Biafra land to come and massacre Biafrans. And now, what else did they come with? They now came with another propaganda of writing all these junks. We want people to understand something. Biafra is not just Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The demons that have arisen in all of us is more than you telling us, stop what you are doing. No. These same messages that you see here was released in 2021 when MNK was kidnapped. Ejiofor came with this same message to come and deceive us that it is Onyendu that sent this same message. And that message was, we should hands down ESN. MNK said he does not want to hear any film from ESN again, that all the commanders should hands down. They should not display or defend Biafra land again. They should put down their weapons. Nobody should defend Biafra land again. They should allow terrorists to come and massacre our women and children. Then you sit back to ask yourself, what was the essence of us having ESN in the first place? For you to understand that MNK himself would not even open his mouth to say, stop fighting for Biafra, less to talk of saying that the ESN that was set up to the release of, to the defense of Biafra land should be scrapped. So a lot of you don't know.
I put them for our group.
Okay, I see. A lot of you don't know about the scrapping of ESN, of how the message came about. When Soludo came in and was using the message of, okay, I don't send them now. Bring it to the screen.
Right.
When Soludo came in and was talking about giving amnesty to, giving amnesty to ESN and bringing all the armed groups from inside the bushes, many of you did not understand. This all emanated from the eye of one Nigeria inside IPOB. Today, we have seen another trend of ploy that they have tried another one. They say, lengthy letter. If they like, may they put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu face for the letter. If they like, may they put his stamp. They should go and look for his original stamp from America or from UK, from his company. They should come and put on it, bam, put his face, bam. They should give it to Kanu Takanu, let him publish it on Twitter. Give it to all the brothers and sisters, let them publish it. It doesn't change anything. Biafra has gone beyond sympathy. Biafra has gone beyond listening to all these morons everywhere. Biafra has gone beyond us thinking within the box. They have killed too many people. We have crossed the Rubicon. And there is nothing that can bring back the thousands and millions that have been killed and massacred. So if you like, come back tomorrow and tell us that MNK say I should not speak again. That MNK say I should not even open this YouTube platform again. That MNK say I should not do fundraising again. It doesn't matter. Now the hear because the same MNK that you people are using to do propaganda with his name and blackmail him is in chains. Now, if MNK is in chains, anything that you should bring out from what he says should be under duress because a gun is pointed at his head. So we don't care whatever is coming out from DSS that they say it is MNK that is sending the message. Mbano. Far back in 2021, when you heard our PM say, we are no longer taking orders from anyone in DSS.
That one go enter their head.
You know enter on our head, Abi? You know enter on our head, Abi? Even if we sit down, tomorrow they carry MNK come out. He stand for TV, speak say we dey stop sit at home, we know they stop Now hear am, because he is not the one to decide for us how to fight this freedom now that he is inside. He is inside, and we are fighting for him to be liberated. How we are going to fight to release him, he is not the one to dictate. He is not the one to tell us. And the Yeram, he is not the one to decide. You see that 12 years that he had used from 2012 to teach us and educate us of how to fight with the terrorists, how to go with them, how to defend Biafra land until when he set up ESN. Those 12 years, for all of you that have been with him from 2012, it has been a wasted years to some of you. But me, I was not with him from 2012. Oh. I did not listen to MNK from 2012. I only started listening to MNK from 2015. But Biafra, my father had taught me and told me every story about Biafra because he was the one fighting and conceived his bullet on the left side of the belly. So he understood and explained everything to me about Biafra. So by the time I listened to MNK in 2015, it was just to add up and then ignite the fire, because the fire was already burning in me, even without knowing anything about what MNK was preaching. So if some of you were learning from 2012 from MNK, and then yet you cannot learn. Me, now only 2015, oh, and since that 2015, then MNK was kidnapped in 2021. I am not backing down, not 1 inch, because I understand what Biafra is all about. So you people can write all sort of junks, but when you finish writing the junks, look at what is on the screen, so that you come back to understand your stupidity. This is your brother, this is your sister, this is your wife, this is your uncle, this is your son, this is your daughter, and this is your nephew, and this is your niece, and this is your father and mother and grandfathers and children being tied up like this and put inside the ground to be buried. Alive, they are not dead. Why? Because if Peter Mba or Oluwale Mba wants Fulani terrorists to have a safe haven in Biafra land, because Ikpazu wants Fulani terrorists to have a safe haven in Biafra land, because Godswill Akpabio wants Fulani to have a safe haven in Biafra land, because Ifan Yuba and Yuba and Soludo, all of them, Wike, the ministerial list is out. All of the criminals that were aiding and abetting the genocide in Biafra land, when the Fulanis are deployed from the Sahel and from the north to come down, all they do is that their names have been enlisted on the ministerial list, and they are the ones to come and continue the legacy of one Nigeria under Jakaban. The question you should ask yourself, is it normal in a democratic setting? 1 minute, Mazi. Carry on, please.
Okay. Mazi Battlecry, you're welcome. You didn't hear me, so? Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, now I think say you don't now your photo with that.
Yeah.
BIAFRANS.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. I thank you all for having me in the show. I'm just on my way now. So I won't say much, but I just want to greet all of you for bringing this critical awareness to this new dimension. And Biafra, you can see it with your eyes. Even today again, one of the prophets in Biafra land hit Oluwale Pitamba. He hit him very well. Asked him, why are you fighting people who have an ideology? Why should you be just, you are not up to 3 months, you are attacking people? Yeah? You should just try to cuddle with your people. But anyway, I just posted the link on the chat here. BIAFRANS, remain resolute and listen to our agitation. It wants to listen. Thank you very much.
I beg you, just mute your microphone. Thank you. Okay. Biafrans, Ogologo Kwadiano Kambode, we have a long route to work at this evening. All the things where terrorists they do, you will see them. Current one, today, not the last year old, today. These people were there inside here, maybe your brother they there now, you don't know. You go come here say I dey stupid. You go come here call me terrorist. Why the terrorists don't blindfold your brothers, throw them inside pit? See them, they alive. Oh. They never die. They are alive. Look at them. They're about to be covered in a shallow ground, in a shallow pit, shallow grave. Alive people. Maybe na your brother, maybe na your pikin, and e no touch you. Wetin touch you na to come here, come dey insult me. Wetin touch you Abaribe na to look for how to extradite Simon. Wetin touch you Ifeanyi Uba na to kill Simon, to kill Nnamdi Kanu. Wetin touch you Ohaneze wicked people na to kill anybody wey dey demand for Biafra. And you say e go better for now? You no go better for now, because all these things wey they see here na somebody born them. Your pikin there America where another person don use him blood to pay. Mazi, continue with your submission, Jare.
Oh, thank you, Biafrans, and thank you, Matthew Go. I was a bit interrupted, but we must continue. So, looking at the communique on the screen, we see that there are two things involved. One, working for Fulani terrorists despite herdsmen attacks in 22 Enugu communities. Governor Mba concerned with deploying policemen to Biafra land to massacre more. And you have seen some that they are putting inside the ground. While the other ones in the National Assembly are planning of how to come and kidnap Mazi Simon Ekpa, the same way that all of them joined their hands to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now we see there is a coup in Niger Republic. And then America, that has not spoken about the genocide going on in Nigeria for how many years, who is only supplying weapons to them, the Vice President of America, is calling on Tinubu to go and control the coup that is about to emanate in Africa.
About all that has.
Oh, no, because they understand that more coups are coming up.
Of course, but Mazi, you forget to say we don't talk, I'm saying no more. Afghanistan template, no beam.
Okay. They understand that more coups are coming up in Africa. So, Tinubu now is calling for emergency meeting of ECOWAS to go and settle the menace in Niger Republic, while in Nigeria, while in Biafra land, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and then kept incarcerated, and they are leaving him to go to Niger Republic to go and solve problems. Hey, nah. Make una wait. Make una just wait. No be too easy that home with the enter. When I go here, woto. Make una just wait. Now too easy that home with the enter. When I think say Finland is like Kenya. No. Abaribe opened his mouth and confessed and said, I went to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said, I don't have anything to do with it at home. Fine and good. We do not need MNK to decide what we have to do with it at home. Same message to this rubbish that they have posted today. We are using our brains to put in gear to decide of what to do in order to fight for our freedom. Because MNK cannot teach us for over 12 years, and then when they kidnap him, we now still go to detention to go and ask him, what do we do? No, that would be very foolish and myopic of us. We use our brain to put in gear. That is what we are doing. Habaribe went on to say, I have gone to Finland embassy. I have gone to United Nations officials asking them to kidnap Mazi Simon Eba and bring him the way they did to Mazi Namdekano. They should do it now. No, Finland embassy told him, oh, that there is human rights protection and that he has the right for self-determination and self-preservation and to defend his people. And then he does not see it to his face to understand that that is a slap to him, where he is speaking as a lawmaker in the green and brown and red and yellow and black chambers in Nigeria. Yet there is no rule of law. And then you want to go and kidnap somebody in Finland. And you even have the boldness to go and tell their embassy, I want to come and kidnap your citizen. I want you to kidnap your citizen and then send him over to us. And then they are telling you to your face that we have rule of law. We have human rights protection. That what he is doing is called self-determination, self-preservation, and self-defense. And you are not ashamed of yourself. You still open your mouth to say, I condemn sit at home. And the main person, which is the exodus of the sit at home, you have not done anything to release him. Instead, all of you are playing on it. All of you are using his calamity to feed fat and to collect more political position. 2 weeks sit at home is coming. Make all of una prepare. If una no one die before, now wey una go die. So make una prepare una grave for the 2 weeks at home. You see these Biafrans that you people are burying like this? These are Biafrans who have not committed any crime. I don't see where they capture Fulani terrorists like this and then they put them inside the ground.
Mazi Sonio, plenty news there. You see the title? They beheaded 21. They raped some people. See, they asked them for ransom. The video there. So if you talk, make your mouth to not go they pay you because you get plenty things where you go talk.
Anyway, I only say Umar are coming in maybe 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So maybe when Umar finish, we will come back again.
Okay.
When Umar finish, we will continue again. So,
right.
Matthew, go. This 21 beheaded women in where?
Wait, we go to show them, maybe they see them because we know they do.
So this one is different from the one of Sampara. Those ones that we saw the video.
This one na Borno, see I'm here.
In Borno, okay. It is good that it is in Borno because this will not happen in Biafra land. Because the reason why all these senators, all these governors are angry with us because of sit at home is because we are not allowing this to happen in Biafra land. It is because ESN and Biafra Liberation Army are hell-bent on destroying anything that is trying to come and destroy Biafra. Over 21.
And the mass, you know who bring the news. Now your friend, you see them there.
Hey, Babati. Hey, Babati can only do reporting and cut and join. Hey, Babati cannot prefer any solution. But the Biafran Republic government is proffering solutions to the kidnapping massacre of the Biafran people that were supposed to have taken place. But what Babati will do is just to sit down, analyze, and then see a way of defending one Nigeria with their atrocities. After all, the brown and white envelope and yellow envelope and black envelope is making the round. So he has to work for his pocket. But for the Biafran people, this will not happen in Biafra land. If you like, tell us tomorrow that Jesus Christ said that we should stop sit at home and the freedom of Biafra. We are not going to stop because Jesus Christ, when he came to this planet Earth, and when he saw that the cup was like getting full and fuller and fullest, he told God, he said, if it is your will, let this cup pass me over. Now, what we are saying is that God of ages, if it is your will that Fulani terrorists must reign in one Nigeria, we have declared that your kind of will not stand. Yes, we have declared that your will not stand. Because the children that you created cannot be wiped off from the surface of the earth just because we want to run away from people that were imported from the Sahel. No, if they had a place to stay, let them stay. Not to come to our own land to come and try to take it over. No, it's not going to happen. You know, we use what we decide to do what we want, but we should not allow what people decide for us to dictate our lives. So what we are doing is what is originally us, and there is no two ways about that. Mazi Gaddafi, I can see you there. Battle Cry TV, I can see you. I leave the mic for you guys to do justice to what we say. There will Mazi.
Mazi Gaddafi, you're welcome.
Thank you, my blood brothers. Like Asui said, and we are still saying the same thing. First of all, I salute Biafran people because they know what they really want. This time is no longer the time that somebody will take our collective blessing as a family business. We are standing shoulder to shoulder for each other. The place I read, there's a place I read in the Bible. I taught people, I say, if you really want to know why we want to separate from these people, go and read in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 14. If you read it, you will know why to leave. And what was said in that place, is happening because we are Biafran people. We see it before it happens. And when it's happening, we understand it. That place said, God himself said he will pour out, he will unleash terror from the north. God himself is telling the people that I will unleash terror from the north. So if God is unleashing terror from the north, we who come from old eastern region, we should separate from them. And two, it has been confirmed that the Senate has confirmed the Prime Minister as the Governor General of old eastern region. Sit at home is non-negotiable. We must sit at home. The 2 weeks sit at home is non-negotiable. So the 2 weeks sit at home is non-negotiable. Very, very non-negotiable. The message they sent, is very, very annoying. Even if you write that kind of thing to people on nursery school, they will tell you, Daddy, you lie. Say this one is a lie. Your child will even tell you. You see that in the road here, just take it to your child. Your child will tell you, Daddy, you are lying. In fact, your child may not even call you Daddy because of that lies. He will just call you by your name. Say, oh God, you are lying. Because Biafran people, where one idiot will come from one gutter, write the nonsense they wrote. Look at our people and see these people in this grave. These people in this grave is the handwork of these terrorists. Them. You live in a country whereby you don't have law. There is every ordinary protesting, normal protesting. They shot them in Enugu. They shot people in Enugu just because they asked for their rights. What is their right? Their business is not government-assisted business. So the only thing I will say is that we have crossed the red line. We are not going back. Because the strength that is taking us to where we are today it's more difficult to go back than to go forward. It is more difficult. So what I'm telling the Biafran people is that we should stand shoulder to shoulder with our Prime Minister. Make sure you separate yourself from these terrorists, because what you are seeing happening there in the north is already been written in the book of that Jeremiah 1 verse 14. So we have to separate ourselves, because I just want to lead you for what you need to know. Even the same Bible says we should be separated from them because they are unclean, they are filthy. So do not do the filthy things. So Biafran people, we are not backing out. Neither are we giving up. Thank you for now, Mazugo.
Yeah, thank you, Gaddafi. Thank you so much. So Biafrans, without wasting too much time, make we look this news. Make we just read out small before we go on. Okay. Sorry, wait the news there. Meanwhile, you see the news. ISWAP, that's terrorists, behead 21 in Borno over encroachment. Listen to the news. Islamic State, West Africa province, ISWAP, terrorists wrecking Nigeria's northeast state of Borno have killed 21 headers. The headers were beheaded in the Kukawa axis of the Bilaguared state, Guardian reports. The herdsmen were killed on Thursday for allegedly encroaching on the terrorist hideout with their cattle. A counter-insurgency expert in the lectured region, Zagazola Makama, disclosed yesterday in Maiduguri that ISWAP fighter recently placed a ban on fishing, farming, and grazing in their hideout. Una dey hear am? Terrorists go tell you if your house dey close to where they are, they go tell you pack and go. If your farm dey there, forget am, you are no longer going to farm there. If water dey there, forget it, no longer fishing, nothing. You are going on exile. This is what they are bringing to you. And your senators are not raising motion, but they are raising motion to kill you and to kill Simon Ekpa and to stop sit at home. It's for you to see. According to him, the terrorists also accused the headers of spying on them for the Nigerian military and other security agencies in the region. On how the headers were killed, he said, the terrorists did not fire any gunshot. They quietly used machete to behead the 21 herdsmen. The terrorists also roasted an unspecified number of cattle into their settlement at Kukawa Doro Kala axis. Also, the terrorists in 7 gun trucks intercepted another set of Fulani herdsmen in the Kukawa axis and they killed 6 for the same reason. That's how many now? The one they killed before plus 6. So 21 plus 6, that's 27. A military source in Maiduguri said that the herdsmen were killed after they were warned not to graze their cattle on the banned axis of Kukawa, adding that the survivors were able to recover 4 bodies. The military source told the Guardian that the terrorists also abducted 7 Fulani herdsmen in Mongono on Monday and they demanded 40 million naira ransom. In another development, police in Katsina have confirmed the abduction of 14 persons at Modogoro Community Batsare Local Government Council. the abductees were working on a farm on Tuesday about 9:30 a.m. when the armed terrorists stormed the farm on motorcycle. According to source, the bandits ferried the abductees, including women and children, into the forest near the community, including women and the children. Understandable. It gathered that the incident was one of the such attacks in separate communities, which the council, within the council, same day. The five attacks led to the abduction of about 40 persons, mostly farmers, locals say. A source familiar within the incident said the other 4 attacks were carried out on farmland at Suntu, Nahuta, Nahili, whatever, Dadre, and the Zamfara communities on Tuesday morning. Now, you see, I will show you one news. I will show you something now. Meanwhile, you don't see these ones where they want bury them alive, Abi. You see them. I will show you one news now that you must see. Just give me a moment. Just a moment. Because when we dey talk, it be like say we dey play. I want you to see for yourself. These now women, children, husband, wife. They rape them, they kidnap them. At the end, they say make they come tell you, make you bring ransom, or they go still kill them. They don't shoot them already. The men where they inside now shoot, they don't shoot their leg, all their legs. You go see when they go tell them make they raise their legs. Now the where they shoot them, they show you, but I cover them. So the women, now them be their sex machine. Anytime they want, they sex them, they rape them, not even sex. They rape them anytime. So listen to the video. If you don't understand their language, good. Listen. They're begging for ransom. They at gunpoint, they tell them to beg the government, tell the government to come and bring money. If you don't bring money, we go kill you. Look at them.
Mazugo.
Hey.
This one now will be our sister. Where should she go do there? When we don't tell them, say make they carry them.
No. Make I go carry my blood. They change for her now.
Okay. See people where we don't shout since.
It be like say him marry one of them because you see as he dress before they come out the rapper.
Okay. See people where we don't say carry yourself, come back if you are in the north. If you are in middle belt, wherever you there, where you know say you know there for Biafra land. Carry yourself, come back because the wars is about to begin. We sound the thing like say we do preaching for Paris. They preach them. Our PM preach them. Carry yourself, come back because the resources we have is to defend Biafrans in Biafran territory. Now, she's in the hand of Fulani terrorists. They don't rape them several times. When they rape them finish, they will keep them there, beat them. Later, they are waiting for ransom. If they don't see ransom, they will kill them. Now, should they speak Igbo for us, Abi? No, don't speak Igbo for us.
Make I go jump inside lagoon.
Speak Hausa for us. No, don't even speak Igbo for us. In fact, no speak Ibibio for us. No speak Igala. No speak Kalabari. No speak Efik. What you should be speaking is Fulani. Speak Fude for us. Smart people everywhere. When we tell una say, carry yourself, come back to Biafra land so that The small money that we have now, when we buy weapons, ESN and Biafran Liberation Army will know that they are fighting from one front. No, you people want us to be coming to answer one Nigeria when the one Nigeria is massacring you. How will you now expect that the same government that is sponsoring the terrorists? Need I remind you people that the federal government of Nigeria signed a contract deal with Fulani terrorists, and they are paying them 100 billion naira every 2 years for them to be doing this kidnapping. The videos are there that Root TV brought out with evidence. Every 2 years, every 2 years, 100 billion naira.
If you want, Mazi, I go play the video for you.
I bet you go play the video for them. The annoying part be say na ECOWAS, na them recommend that they should pay this money to Fulani terrorists. That is why when I saw ECOWAS today write message and say the coup in Niger Republic should be halted, they should return to democratic rule, I said, look at these people. People that are fronting and surfacing and making sure that the sovereignty of jihad, Fulani terrorists, emerge in one Nigeria are the people that are speaking. You think that the youth that have been massacred and their generations and future and aspirations and hope and dreams taken away from them will now still fold their hands in this 21st century and then wait for you morons who have only gray hair on your head and you're thinking from under your anus to come and decide for their lives. Hello, Meru. This woman here should be speaking in Fulani language and Hausa language and maybe Yoruba language. She should not be speaking in Biafra language to us. Because when we told them, come back to Biafra land, they did not hear. How said to go, you want, even as they are calling for the head of our PM, because of defending people like you want him to come and die first on top Martin Nnamdi Kanu that has been kidnapped. You want him to come and die again on top ESN that is fighting every day, sleeping inside the bush with snake and all kinds of reptiles, while you people are in the comfort of your zone, enjoying the warm breast of your girlfriends and your wives and concubines. ESN are in the bushes making sure that you have a living and you have a family, you have a name, you have a Biafra to call your own, you have a sovereignty and posterity to wait on. No, what you want to answer is, I am a Nigerian. Okay, look at you now. Nigeria, Nigeria, whoa. Now, Nigeria has kidnapped you. Nigeria is keeping you to rape you. Nigeria is massacring you. Nigeria is the same thing that you're calling to come and save you. How can the devil be the one to save you when the devil is the one that dig your grave and you expect that the same devil will come in to come and stretch out his or her hands and then say, take my hands and then come out? This is a very big lie. This is a very big lie. So more of our people will be seen like this, out of stupidity, that we tell them, come back to Biafra land. They don't want to hear. They want to sell their businesses in the north, right? And in the middle belt. Because if you sell it in Biafra land, you will not make money. Oh, it is in the north that you have the highest population, so that you make the money and the money will multiply. Okay, it is in the north that you will invest 5,000, then you get 100,000 in a day. So you cannot overlook the money. Oh, okay. Now that they have kidnapped you and then you were supplying oil and gas to them, or maybe granite or coconut, or maybe you were operating one restaurant that served their interests. Now that they have taken you out, does that stop another person from doing the business? Are you still counting your money inside the bush? Oh, okay. Stay there now. Ndiara. Ndiara.
They are going to school. They are going to market now. They are in the market.
Okay, let them school well. Fulani go school them well.
Let me play that video of ECOWAS for them.
No, wait to finish this one first. Finish play this one first.
All
Where
right.
is our sister? They cry for here. Finish play this one first.
He said, make he show you the leg. They don't blow that leg. That is why I cover them like this. The leg don't scatter. They don't use gun blow the leg. All the men where you see there, their leg, you know, they work again. They don't use gun blow the leg.
Su duba da kyau sun ga jinin kafa na ko? Dan za su da su yi bayani su da. In ba za su kawo ba, to wallahi mu ba za mu kashe shi. In suka ce za su biya mashawaran banza na mutane wanda za su ba su shawara su hana su karban ku. Domin mun kashe ku ba wani asara muke da shi ba kun gane. Waya?
Una see amba? If you no bring money, they say as they shoot their leg, and so they go see shoot their head. If you no bring money, so that your sister where they there when they tell you big money, make you go bring money save am. Will it be better for you to sit at home now, or will it be better for you to be in this situation, or rather, will it be better for you to find yourself in a situation like this?
Mazugo, I beg, tell Biafrans that instead of us to use the money we have to go and pay to Fulani to release this Efulefu here, it is better we use that money to buy RPG. We use that money to buy 10 RPG to destroy 100 of these Fulani terrorists than to go and spend that money to say we want to rescue this non-entity here.
Yeah.
Because when we were spending our time and resources and money to do the awareness and educate, it is because of foolish people like this that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is behind bars. If as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started talking and then preaching and then telling everybody, come to the understanding of what we need to do, when Nigeria is coming to massacre you all and rape you all, then they all listen and then come to the realization.
Mazi, no verse. Sophia come here, come the laugh. I don't know wetin dey sweet and laugh. Whether na wetin with the talk, I be no be that, no be picture be that.
I don't know whether na Sophia. If na Sophia know what she's Sophia knows what she's laughing at.
In the laugh at that.
There are many things that will make people to laugh. Maybe mental disorder will make person laugh. Or maybe the joy of seeing one Nigeria falling into pieces can make her laugh. So whatever makes Sophia laugh, she has the right to laugh. It's her right to laugh.
Make we follow and laugh now. Sophia with a laugh with you. Hey, oh, you see, Biafra story day. If you be writer, if you know how to write or how to act movie, come me. I go to tell you what you go to write for your script. I go to tell you how you go to write your story. Many story day. Only Sophia alone. Everything. This one way come here today. Cut the laugh. Maybe she don't repent. Hey, wonder shall never end. My people, I don't know how to say again. It be like say, make we open line as we dey wait for since we don't clock, we will still end this program for other people to join. We will start another program. But meanwhile, If you are here and you want to contribute, I beg, you are free to call into the program now. Because sometimes it's good to make people talk their own side of the story. Make it not be only me go to talk or only some, but even I no want I go to talk. Because only this thing now where you see for here, only this thing. You know, when we tell you that we will be buried people alive, P2B buried our people alive. Una no don't understand that. Now something like this. Just something like this. Imagine these people now. They left their house, so maybe they were going to their business. Maybe they were Okada riders, keke, bus. They were captured, carried into somewhere, middle of nowhere. And don't be surprised that they were asked to dig this pit by themselves with their own hands. So the wicked Funanis will ask them to dig this pit, and they are being buried because nobody is coming to pay for ransom. That's why they are getting buried alive. The worst thing where you could do somebody and to bury him alive, better you shoot and make it die than say you want to bury him alive. Shoot him, make it die, than say you dey bury him alive. We'll go sit at home. All the killings where they go on at all the environ of Biafra territory, they are kidnapping, they are harvesting organ. Many things are going on. Those ones are not even this is the Sahara reporters that is against what they are doing. He's telling me about this one. All those things, no matter to him. Let's see what Bishop Ebuka or Pastor Ebuka is saying today. Let's just listen to this that this our brother is talking about.
Peace. You just came into the government house. The first thing is fighting the people. Instead of you to engage them and continue to pass the knowledge in them, telling them that this sin is affecting the state. Peace in Igbo land, especially in Igbo land. The crisis happening in Enugu, in Anambra Boy, the Abia, Enugu, the 5 southeastern states, and God will intervene. Praying that God will continue to give the people a man with the Davidic anointing. Some people does not have what it takes to be a leader. You just enter into the office less than 3 months. Your number one agenda is to stop the people's ideology. What the people are used to. Some people are sitting at home out of fear. Some people are sitting at home because they feel like sitting. Some people, they are used to it. So as a new governor that just enter, what you need to do is to take it easy with people. You fight ideology with ideology, not with force, gun and bullet. To the extent of going to seal people's shop because they refuse to come out. That is not the way. You are about to set that peaceful state on fire. That is not the way forward. Ideology cannot be fight with gun and bullet. You engage people. You dialogue with people. Why will the first of achievement become, the first thing you want to start with is to create trouble instead of dialoguing with people? Now people came out and I heard that some people have lost their life. So we continue to pray for peace over there. But that is not the way forward. May God continue to give us leaders with wisdom. You can't just come and the first assignment is to start something you know that can bring different reaction. You take it easy with them. Start your work. Let them see what you are doing before you are telling them that this thing is affecting this. May the Lord bless you, protect you. In Jesus' holy name. I cover you, blood of Jesus.
I don't know what we want to see again, or what we want to hear again, or what we're expecting to see again. Oh, Sophia, finally, you go carry your, you don't come, you know they do this thing again. Finally, you don't come. Before you go block your account, you block everything. Now you don't come out full. I welcome you, my sister. You're welcome. You're welcome. The telephone line is open, Sophia. I'm expecting your call. Yes, I'm expecting your call. So if you call, it go good. Master Gaddafi, are you saying anything? So
I was looking at where in the.
He did there, he did for comment there. He did for comment. He did for comment there. Now to know whether no was Sophia true, I don't know whether na him. No be was Sophia na one Jagaban, I think na Jagaban boy. Bobrisky. Calabar Bobrisky. I don't know who he be, but whoever he be, we love our Sophia like that. Hey, wonders. No, was Sophia, Naim. No, was Sophia, Naim, because Naim platform he be. So, was Sophia, you're welcome.
Okay, Naim, he's in the grits.
If Biafra come and we don't in the street, I don't understand you, Wasofia. Wasofia, call now, call and tell us, say, we know they do well or they do well. Don't tell when we hear your voice. I no block you. See telephone number here, call them. Wasofia, call telephone number. I want to hear your voice. My sweetheart. Call now. Call. I don't say you go call. Call, make we hear your voice. It don't tell now. You don't say you be our own person. We feel fight, but we are. We feel fight, but we will not be. Okay, you are still Idu. Call and tell us, say you are still Idu now. Not the way no go happen for this BIAFRANS. She said she's still Idu.
So you do for Beya. You do never do for you.
You do not finish you. You still there, they do you do.
That's true. So you do never do for me.
Sophia, so this is your do motor, never carry you go reach your destination. You see the road they do.
Whether your kingdom, when I don't go build up for sky, I mean for mood.
When we say the queen of Hindu disappear. All the small angels of Hindu disappear. You don't see all of them again.
Wait, so you know say when cow they move, that one way down the behind. Maybe go to this platform, thinking say the rest of the cow they inside this platform.
Who be pastor for Wasofia here make you repent? Hey, my bank don't pay me.
Wait, so if I say, and Sima no give him share to them share. Tinubu share no reach more. That's why I see the social media. Maybe she's the only the clean one, no. Maybe she's the clean one. We no collect from Tinubu. That's why I see the social media. If you collect it, if you don't want like others. She no collect though. She no collect. Wow, you try your one. What?
No, Wasofia, you see, you see, it is now the naked picture be your problem. Call on the phone, tell me what be your problem.
Even at the naked picture, now if you won't be bring them. May go meet if you won't be.
If not the naked picture be your problem, call, make we talk. Call, and I make now you make me put this number here.
No, Mazuko. Now you go call. Make him go call the person who bring the picture. Not be you bring him. Now you go
make him call here. Make we tell her what happen now. Make him call the program.
Okay, who bring the picture?
We go tell him the cocoa now.
Okay, I call Mazuko.
You know, Sophia, you know, say you come here now, nobody insult you. You know, like him. You like insult now. You don't the call person criminal. This one go make me insult you. No try him again, No try him again. I know insult you, but if you think say you get more to insult, I go insult you finish, yeah? I know insult you. And nobody insulted you, even from the comment. I don't see anybody insult you. So be careful. And be warned, oh, be careful. So BIAFRANS. I know if you talk seven. Anyway.
Okay. 247. She don't run bankruptcy. Now Facebook free mode in the use.
You want me to notice some?
Now, even I go pretend as if I don't see him. No, I tell you. Now you go and answer him. Some people wait on that, you go resurrect. Some people wait on you go resurrect him. You know, don't get mad enough to talk here.
Hey. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Malagema.
Good, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Because I'm some people over because Chuku
you say
Afambo Ogochuku Ezine.
You're welcome.
I'm calling from Asaba.
You're welcome.
If only the media, mine will you not carry.
They will.
Chineke na Chuku Kavia Mabao Nume, most especially our Prime Minister.
You see?
Because enwere ọtụtụ ife nchọrọ ikwu mana nke dị oke mkpa bụ na m na-ekwu wee sị na ndị niile anụnwa na-ebitere this struggle ọ bụ na ọnụ uche na-ekpokọta ha ọnụ one day eyegbu ha one day that day eyegbu ha ọ dị Biafra eyiri ha black and black ihe ya kpọ ha bụ Sabo day n'uche nka na-ekwukwa ama m uche onye ọzọ
nwanna gee ntị. The most important thing now is we get Biafra. Those ones are not they are not our problem. They are not our problem. Our problem is to actualize Biafra, to establish Biafra. Then we'll reach the promised land. When we get to the promised land, every other thing will follow.
Thank you very much. I know Chineke. I know that is only chasing at this 2 weeks that done or collect here. I go on as I was soon. I ike anyị na-ewere olu n'aka elu ebe anyị na-ebe bụ ka onye isi anyị pụta
You see.
Whatever. Ekpere anyị na-ekpe bụ ka onye isi anyị pụta. Daalụ nwa Chineke.
Ya mara gị mma.
Chineke nna gbao n'ume.
Ise.
Onwe ha anything mfụkwa ha na mkpọmechọ mfụkwa ha. I love you very well, and that is ihe na-ekpe ekpere bụ ya bịa n'abalị ase.
Ise. Ya mara gị mma. Ndewo. Adadorama, you're welcome.
Thank you. When you were in a meeting.
Banyu here. Okay. Ngakawaze nilu.
Adandembo nandegere.
Okay, BIAFRANS, we must continue.
Mazugo.
Yes.
You know, we used to say we move because now all these sabos, they say they must continue to sabotage us. So now then they talk say we must continue. They must continue to sabotage us where we move. We keep on moving.
And they must continue to fail.
They will continue to fail. People will be like this mad dog where they comment section. Can you see the way Biafran people are responding to that mad dog? So they will continue to sabotage us while we are moving, and we keep on moving.
Of course.
Oh, Chineke.
Hey.
Anagakwa.
Ofuma.
Ekene dịrị Chineke. Nna hụ na ọkpụkpara ihe ndị a jikwere bịakwa ege na lọya ejima akọ. So egolokwu onye nke a. Hey, ụwa ajọka.
Lọya ejima akọkwa gịnị ka o kwuru, gịnị ka o mere?
Ịfụla leta o wepụtara otu na wadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dere that is na ya akwụsị stop hospital.
247 ehube ya.
Eche m ọkalụ dere ya.
Lọya ejimako tweetlie na Twitter ya esizi aka na nta Kanu. Lọya ejimako je no foto Kanu nta Kanu. Ajere funa wadida.
Whether Nnamdi Kanu come out.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
Whether they like it or if they like, let they tell us say God himself wrote that letter from DSS dungeon.
Yes.
We are not interested in that garbage. We are not
the journey starts. We just start.
Yes.
If Maazị Nnamdi Kanu decide to make DSS dungeon his duplex, and he will be there to instruct us what to do. We said we are not doing that. If you want us to listen to him, send it to Afaruku Ibeko or UK. And let me tell you, still, there are two different things between obeying somebody and listening to somebody. We may listen to him and decide not to obey, because anything short of Biafra, we are not interested. Yes. Biafran struggle is non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. We are not negotiating with terrorists. Nigerian government is terrorists. Biafra don't negotiate with terrorists.
Yes.
That is it. If they like, okay, is it now? Okay, it is our own turn to disobey. The same Maazị Nnamdi Kanu told them, allow Maazị Simon to broadcast in Radio Biafra. They disobey. Bring back those people you sack. They disobey. It is forbidden for you to respond to Maazị Simon. They disobey. Now it is our own turn to also disobey.
No, they disobey because now only the letter will have read the letter. We don't care about that stupid letter.
Gaddafi, me,
my
sister, I don't come back for work.
Whether our leader,
Gaddafi, no verse.
Whether our leader write it or not be our leader writer, whosoever, whether na spiritual, na God himself, as long as that letter emanates from that DSS dungeon, we are not interested.
No, support.
I beg.
So
no verse. I get just 5 minutes because since morning I never eat. I want to go eat now. And make I just drop my bomb for now. And my bomb be this: Biafra is bigger than everybody.
Yes.
Listen,
God
make una no interrupt me. Make una no vex. I want to enter everybody here. Biafra is bigger than everybody, including Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Make una read my lips. Read my lips. So Biafra is larger than life. No human being is bigger than Biafra. Nobody, including Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, including Simon Ekpa, including Vam, including Gaddafi, including Adadi Orama. Nobody can stand on the way of Biafra. Man, apia tuogi. Iwonye. Apia tuogi. Akwe for Aloy Ejimako. I told him, na, look, Biafrans will dust. That's a sea of forgetfulness. Okwa apara gidewe ebe debere ndozo. Edebe gebe debere ndozo. Ayaga you can muta Biafra. It's not a egwu. It's not a egwu. I beg. Gaddafi, collect microphone from my mouth, I beg.
Vam from Vatican City. The issue is this. I am Gaddafi of Biafra. I am standing to speak to say, if they like, let God himself write that letter from DSS dungeon. We are not going to obey that garbage. If God wants to talk to us, he lives in us. He will talk to us the way we will understand it. Talk of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not Biafra. Biafra is more than 80 million people. It's more than 80 million people. And Biafra, 6 million people died since 1967 to 1970. 6 million people died. Till date, people are still dying. And you come to tell us, did they think saying when we hear Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, then all of us will be without shaking? This thing is not family business. You see this Biafran struggle. 2 weeks sit at home is non-negotiable. Nobody born of a woman that will stop it. If all of us want to sink, if we ever want to fall, let it fall. 2 weeks sit at home is non-negotiable. You see, Biafran freedom is non-negotiable because they collect a wardrobe allowance. They give them 50 million. This one allowance, they give them 10. This one allowance, they give them this. Rubbish. We are not interested. The letter that looked like a nursery school child that wrote it.
Exactly.
They wrote it.
And
Aloy Ejimako went and tagged Tinubu. You tag Tinubu in a letter you are writing for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You tag Tinubu. Aloy Ejimako, that is
oh my God.
Do you know, Pastor Vam, these people look at us, Biafran people, Nigeria as a whole, they look at them as senseless set of people because they practice it and they work. They brought somebody from Sahel, make them Nigerian president. When Buhari died, they accept him. So they believe every garbage they cook pass on the table. Nigerian people, we have sense.
But
you can't just.
I want to ask one question. Why not they disturb on ourselves for this letter?
No, we just want to tell
the truth is that I saw the letter since morning. I ignored that letter. See, even if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they give them video, they do video. He talk say, stop sit at home. Even he say, no more Biafra. Me, I'm not interested. Because no be Nnamdi Kanu be that. You cannot tell him, if you don't talk, you will die, you gone there in head. If they talk, you they listen. As long as he is there. Don't you see those women now with the child, because they are raping me, they are killing me, they shoot gun, they tell you talk. Now what did they tell you talk? Now, as long as you are in the kidnappers den, now waiting they tell you to do, you could do. So if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu like, if they like, make they go video and there, make it. I no agree, no be. Make they leave and make they carry and go back where he did. Make broadcast last. Then he go there talk and make I hear. Mugus.
Mazu,
They never hear say Mazi Simon Ekpa talk am since last year, be 2 years ago. Say we are no longer taking instructions or order from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Hey, my father and Ife. Maybe na Chizogo.
And those kind of things, I know they allow us distract.
Mazu, ono my friend na this thing. Hey, you zona Abalibe. Abalibe for onwe up. Then now, the only person happy na ị na-ege ntị nwere ike ịgwa ya okwu ya anọ, I believe na ọ na-agwa ya eziokwu. Wa Aloy Ejimako. So I will use the Aloy Ejimako. Then Aloy Ejimako na-abịa, na nke Aloy Ejimako bịa na-eprove ziri m nwa obere that na ihe na ọ na-ekwu nwere ike ịwa asị. Because that na from nke Aloy Ejimako, unless no under duress, maybe na asị ya that no ụlọ ome ihe egwu onye. Because everything is possible in Nigeria. Because in any ọnọdụ ka ọkwụzi alone. Onye ka meji nje wechala iwu at times. In anya kita niile niile solindara ya no. That man is alone and he was there with his family. So for him he survive with his family, if not egwu onye. Enwere ike ọnwụ na agwara omenye na egwu, and those people are capable of everything. So and him na abịakwuo na egbegbugo na Igbo nke ebole before. That no nwere na asa agba Simon na akwụkwọ ọgbahọ then ebidokwa nke a. So at times I don't know maka o nwere condition o ya wee nọrọ you save go to your life and life go na family go. So o nwere ike man condition ọ na o ji deda ya o ji wee support that rubbish ka life ya wee do save. Anyị nwa ka ọ duzili anwa Biafra ya ejizile anyị gụọ eze anyị ọnụ nwa na kacha wujitie mana this man life ya dị in danger. And the one any option, I will my destiny. He's alone.
Madam Adadiorama, catch him, Faba, catch him no be Judea, Faba, catch him na kill him. Those days, when you see a thief, say, hold on, na kill him. So, if he say he's under duress, he should resign. Come out and tell the world that they want to kill him, then he should resign.
Yes,
he cannot come to pull himself and dent his image because he has dented his image.
Oh my God!
I want the Biafran people to tag Abaribe because Abaribe, who did not win election, now me follow to print Abaribe's ballot paper those days when we are still in one Nigeria for Abata Hall there. So and Abaribe know about rescue mission. So if you do film, I go open my mouth, study the whole world. The involvement of Abaribe. You can't come cap careless. Nonsense.
That one no.
Honorable ministers. Waiting MNK say no na. Whether na MNK say no, or whether no be MNK send the message, it is a message to see whether you people still have your mental toughness. This message that you see now flying on the media, it is to determine whether you still have your mental toughness, whether you still have your consistency intact. If it is our MNK that is speaking, he wants to know whether our PM with the Biafrans are still standing. That is when he said 2 weeks to his kidnap. He said they are going to use everything. They will buy many of you. They will give them money. They will promise them position of authority.
Can you play?
He said, but you people will be able to stand and use your brain to overcome them all.
Yes. Oh, with the brain.
Whether the paper or message is from MNQ or is not from MNQ, Biafra is beyond this madness. And if we are to reconsider it to say it is from MNK, we are to take it as another way of testing our consistency to see that we are still standing strong above all odds. Do you understand what it means to disobey a superior order? When you disobey a superior order in a military regime, they tell you go and fire your fellow subordinate. You refuse to fire your fellow subordinate. Why? Because you decide to disobey that order from your commander. Why? Because you want to pass a message. But it's your commander or your supreme commander, but you have to disobey this very one. They say, shoot the baby. You now turn the gun. You shoot your commander instead of shooting the baby. Because it's a sacrifice that you have to do. Now, the brain of Biafrans need to be at work. And we don't care whether the message is from MNK or wherever the message is coming from. It doesn't matter where the message comes from. We have passed this stage of listening to all sort of junks. Didn't you people remember the message that came in 2021 when MNK was kidnapped? Ejiofor came with the message that Onyendu said we should not do what? Fund ESN again. That we should scrap ESN. That we should scrap ESN, thereby allowing Fulani terrorists to enter into Biafra land, kill our women and children, rape everything rapeable, destroy everything destroyable, and then take over the land. So if we are to go by this rubbish write-up that is going now, we will now abandon ESN, abandon our women and children, and then they will wipe all of them off. Then we will come back tomorrow and say it's an instruction of Oyen that we were listening to. No, we are not foolish. The reason why MNK took time to teach Biafrans for years is for them to be able to act and reason when he is not here. MNK did not teach us so that we just only read letters or messages that they give us and then we don't reason. He taught us how to reason. So, Biafrans, this is time that you have been reasoning since MNK was kidnapped, and this junk that is flying on the media should not derail your focus. Consistency is the key, and MNK will be shaking his head when he sits back and see that you people are not giving in to any propaganda that is coming out. Whether it is coming from his table or not, it will show that Biafra is beyond him now. That Biafra has gone beyond the understanding of the physical man. Because the death of the people that have died outweighs the ones that are living. And that debt where we they owe, that credit where we they owe to those people who don't die, now it make, even if my papa will fight Biafran war, wake up, come now today, come tell me, say, do not talk about Biafra again. I will spit on my father's face. I'm telling you to your face. I will spit on my father's face. You know why? Because because of this Biafra. And many of your peer group that fought for Biafra, they died, survived. But you didn't die after Biafra genocide had finished. And that more Biafrans have died since that time, since 1900 to the genocide of 1966, 1970, more Biafrans have died. How about people that have died just within the 8 years of Buhari? Over 100,000 people have been recorded dead in the hands of Fulani terrorists. So, we don't even need to waste our time on whatever write-up that is coming. I said, if they like, wait, was Ejiofor not the most trusted? Ejiofor was the most trusted now.
The erudite lawyer.
And the erudite lawyer, Ejiofor was the most trusted. So if it is Ejimako that is bringing the message, Ejimako now yesterday now we project him to become a erudite lawyer now. We can still bring him down tomorrow. If now because of his name, the title, or the rest people will give him, we can still bring him down tomorrow. See, anything that this autopilot IPOB media don't talk about, it doesn't fly you. Anything that we don't intimate, it doesn't fly. They will look at us just like this. They say we just did quick for this media. But when we sit down and talk, wait till we talk. Now they destroy the zoo. The thing go, they fly, they push. Relax, so they lie, may they write whatever they want to write. In fact, the next visit of Martin Nnamdi Kanu should be carried out by Tinubu, so that when Tinubu go and see Onyendu and come out, he will come and give a press briefing from Aso Rock. That is what we want to hear. And he should tell us that Onyendu write a different letter and then told him to come and read to us that we should stop fighting for his freedom. why him Tinubu is still keeping Onyendu in detention, incarcerating him, making him to die. Then he is releasing Fulani terrorists every single day, and they are sending them to school, giving them more weapons, re-signing their contract of 2 years, over 1 billion naira, for them to continue the kidnap and massacre of our sisters that we saw here crying on the media. No, that is the kind of government you want, no? Senate and red chambers, green chambers, yellow chambers, white chambers, black chambers, they sat down to say, oh, they want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, spiritual son, to be kidnapped and brought back the same way they kidnapped his own Onyendu. And all of you are very, very happy about it. It did not stop there. You people are deploying more terrorist weapons. Come down to Biafra land to come and kill Biafrans. And Oba is doing it boldly. Ivan Yuba is doing it boldly. Peter Mba is doing it boldly. And all of you don't see anything wrong with it. See, if it is because of this Biafra that we are all going down now, let us go down. If it is because of this Biafra that you people will come and pick me where I did, no problem. Hi. Oh
but Master Son, I want to ask you one thing. Have he asked you?
Master, ask me, I beg, because I did fury now. Ask me.
So, upon all the things where they happen, all the people where Simon they kill for Kaduna, for Plateau, they use this swap. Boko Haram, they behead people, they kidnap people. Those ones no be anything. No listen at home when no be anything. 9 months and the Kalu one make them stop.
God bless you. Let me answer you. If not, you say we did your studio, I have sent one publication where MNK said anything that you are doing, that publication was whether in 2015, anything that you are doing that what Nigeria is against it, go and study that thing very well. Continue to do it because it is what is going to give you your freedom. Because they have gone to study and understand the intricacy and the importance of that thing. That is why they will go any length to make sure they cripple that thing, because you are using that thing to save everybody in one Nigeria. So, just like you said, with over 600 people that were massacred in Plateau, with over 150 in Benue, with over 50-something in Borno, with over 500 in Sokoto, with over 150 in Niger, Benue, Kaduna, Zamfara. Hey, that one is not anything important. It is the sit at home. Sit at home of Biafra. So, this is why Biafrans need to understand that we have punctured the zoo from their oblocos. You know that they say that home is useless. So we are just plaguing our southeastern brothers and putting them in jeopardy. So why are you now concerned about the jeopardy that we are creating? Why are you now concerned and worried about the sit at home, which you say is not creating impact in Abuja or in Lagos? Allow us to do the sit at home. We use it to puncture the blockers of the southeastern leaders. The Biafran leaders are serving the interests of Fulani in Biafra land. All those errand boys that is working for the Fulanis in Biafra land in the name of one Nigeria. We are using this at home to flog their blockers. As we flog their blockers get heated up. So they will now go and put all the fire on Abuja. So allow us to continue the fire. MNK cannot stop this sit at home now, I'm telling you. Until we see MNK back in where you people kidnap him, then he is healthy and hearty, and then he is able to speak and reason well, take medications and come back to his senses. That is when we will now know that this is our MNK. He will speak with all things inside of him. We know this is MNK. We don't listen to any message coming out from that place. You people can write. I say you people should use Jesus Christ to deliver the next message from MNK to us. It doesn't change anything, because We will tell Jesus Christ to his face, if it is your will for Fulani terrorists to massacre Biafrans in one Nigeria, then your mission on earth will be unfulfilled. Now they hear me so? If it is the will of Jesus Christ for Fulani terrorists to massacre Biafrans in one Nigeria, then the will of Jesus Christ will not be fulfilled in Biafra land. We will change the scripture, that part of the scripture. We are going to change it and then overturn it and then write it in our own way. And our own way of writing it is that blessed are Biafrans that stand their ground to fight the terrorists and decimate them to the very end. Chikina, because Biafra must be restored. It is more than what people understand here. You don't know what it means to be a Biafran. That is the thing some of you don't understand. If you understand what it means to be a Biafran, when you have parents or siblings or relations that witnessed the genocide of 66 to 70, and since that time to this very day, they have still been annihilating, massacring, destroying, butchering babies in broad daylight. And they will open the womb of a woman who had carried baby for good 9 months. And then they tear her to pieces, pick the fetus, pick the baby, destroy everything, and then all of you are clapping, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. Hey. No, make una bring them in. Next press release should be coming from Jesus Christ, so that we will be able to pass the message back to Jesus Christ in the language that he will understand, so that we're not going to know how serious we are. It doesn't matter any lawyer you will use. No. Lawyers of one Nigeria are useless to us. Now we want Jesus Christ to come and deliver the message. That he went to go and visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave him the message to bring to us. You people think that we are kindergarten children. No. You cannot release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, right? But you can now force him to write a letter. No, be so? You cannot release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You cannot even allow him to communicate with the lawyers when they come to visit him and when we are supposed to communicate with him. Like maybe we talk from the lawyer's end on his phone, and then we hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talking, we communicate. No, you people cannot allow us. But for him to write a letter, post a message, for people to come and tell us and say it is about that, so people can give him the audience, give him the avenue, create an enabling environment. He will now sit down and then write the letter. Hey, Onyendu, hey, don't worry.
Mazi Sonny, do you know what? When British government send a letter to our leader for him to sign, they refuse him to just sign, as they told us. When they want to enter there, they say they almost naked them. Now, they want to write, our leader want to write, then the letter, the paper and the biro, we go to, if you see that paper, it be like say, paper where they take tie akara. Maybe now akara, they take go wrap the akara. You understand? Maybe that's what he used in writing that letter. And let me tell you another thing. If you read the book of Jeremiah 1 verse 14, he said, I will unleash evil from the north. That is why you see Boko Haram killing them in the north. And Senate will not talk about those unleash, those things that God himself is unleashing from the north. And if you read the Corinthians said, separate from these evil men. They are feuding. Don't be part of them. Because darkness and light has nothing in common. So whether they like who, let Abaribe himself, who did not win election, who I followed to print his ballot paper, let him come and serve the letter for us. No problem. If they like, let Canon Takano, whom carried the message, but he did not see the message when they said it's forbidden for you to respond to Mazi Simon. Canada did not see it to fly it around. You can see that Biafran struggle is not family business. It's not family business. And Biafran struggle is something that is beyond every human being. Even if Mazina they cannot come out today to say, oh, okay, Semeya, we tell him, okay, bye-bye, we continue. It is something that if you fall, we pick up your gun and we move on. Our destination is Biafra. So if anybody to come here to spill out all these garbages for us, they should go and sit down. We are telling them that they should get out. They should go and sit down. What about those people that died? What about those people, all the commanders, so that they will bury the struggle? But unfortunately to them, they did not see Master Simon coming. God brought. They should. Let me hold my peace for now. Let them come out the more. Thank you.
Mas Hugo, you have the control. We are waiting for Umuada to come in. They are preparing to come in.
Mas Hugo, what you for play this thing? According to our minister,
I will have to end this one to start another one. What do you say?
I heard.
Yeah,
Yes,
play
you
this
have
thing
to
first.
start another
Play this
one.
thing first before you end.
To understand this very evening, we are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you, that they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. They will buy some of you over. The spirit of Oba Biasika and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. You cannot. Not in a trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwukika Abiyama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora Eri, the same God of Owe Eri, the same God of Arochukwu. Not to be known by the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born. to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these neo-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
So we should be rounding up on this program to be able to hook on to the other program, isn't it, Mazi Sonny?
The federal government, led by the Minister of Interior Abdurrahman Dambazo, met with the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria in Kebbi State, offering them the sum of 100 billion naira over 2 years to stop the kidnapping in the country. The meeting lasted over 4 hours on Friday as negotiations dragged on, with the association initially asking for 160 billion naira. The minister said that the strategy was part of the steps needed to tackle insecurity in the country as prescribed by the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. The headsman crisis has risen since 2015 after Muhammadu Buhari became president. Their rampage has spread not only in the north but also throughout the southern zones of the country. The killings by the headsmen has led them to be tagged the fourth most dangerous and deadly terrorist group in the world by the World Terror Index. The acting Inspector General of Police, Muhammad Adamu, who was also at the meeting in Kebbi State, added that over 1,000 people have been killed and many more kidnapped in Kaduna. However, he said that this intervention was necessary to bring the criminals to book. The Kebbi State Governor, Atiku Bagudu, said hosting the meeting in his state shows the seriousness of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration in tackling the security challenges in the country. Responding, the president of the association, Alhaji Muhammad Kirua, said the meeting would serve as a foundation for peace between the Fulani headsmen and farmers and among Fulanis themselves.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.